thank you everybody for coming back. It was after dark. Had a little technical difficulties. You know what I mean? Just uh, hey, we started late, but it's better late than never. So let's get into this intro. Yo, what's happening, everybody, man? Yeah, just things going crazy, but yeah, man. It's a bye week. We're all sitting here looking at what's going on with this team, and this team's got a lot of self evaluations to do. It's got a lot of things that it needs to get done and get in order. Hold on, let me check something. Make sure got everything plugged in because light's not on this, and I gotta fix this. Let's go. So this team's got to get a lot of things in order. Right now, we find out this team in, I'm not going to say in disarray, but in a weird situation. This team wants to win. It wants to win badly, and it wants to win for its head coach. The head coach has to win to take this interim head job off. But it's also a situation where that the team needs a quarterback. I mean, God bless Aiden O'Connell. I think he's terrific. But I think his career is going to be a backup. I don't think that he's a NFL quarterback, starting quarterback. If he is, he's probably a bottom third of the NFL. And to be honest, it's about time. I mean, the last two investments higher than a second round draft pick that the Raiders have invested in their team has been Jamarcus Russell and Todd Milanovic. They need to actually put an investment on their team. They need to invest in the quarterback position. They need to continue investing in this quarterback position. A lot of people will be like, what if they get it wrong? What if they don't get the right quarterback? You know what, dude? Then you go back and you pivot from one guy, and then you just go get you another quarterback. You keep drafting quarterbacks. You keep doing it. You keep moving forward. You keep doing what you need to do, because this is what needs to be done. This is what needs to be done for this team and for the future of this team. They have to get this quarterback position right. And come hell or high water, this has to happen. So, it's just got to happen. But also at the same time, the head coach, wants to win. He wants to win football games. He wants to fucking, he wants to keep his job. So we got, it's kind of a catch-22, and I get it. I get it. The team needs to win to keep the coach. But if you win, you push yourself farther away from getting a quarterback, and then you have to start drafting. You got to start giving up assets to get said quarterback. It's just a sticky situation. Trust me, I understand, dude. A lot of it's probably going to end up where that they're going to have to trade up. I mean, they still got 3 very, very winnable games, and this team can at least is going to win. I mean, dude, I fully believe the Raiders can beat the Vikings. I fully believe the Raiders can beat the Vikings. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, I think the Raiders can beat the Vikings. I think the team is a lot better than a lot of people want to give it to them. And there's something to be said about this team. There's one thing. I was talking with put on waivers this morning, Dwayne. And I said one thing I never have to fucking second guess with this team is, and it's this team fucking, being motivated, coming out, fighting. You mean like, dude, we've seen this team like literally implode and fall out, and you mean just completely go to shit time in, time out, dude. AP's got these. We've been wanting this for years. Like John Gruden would give us this, and then it would just fall off. You mean? But and it was like too oppressive and shit like that. You mean? So sitting here and just watching what's going on, what's happening. Jimenez, saludos, homie. Fucking this is what the Raiders have been searching for years, and that's to have someone come in, motivate this team, get this team firing on all cylinders. They got that. They got that right now. They have it with Antonio Pierce. Now, what they need to do is I think they need to sit there and surround this guy with better talent on different sides of the ball. Oh, shit, we got somebody in the backstage. What's happening? Hey, what's happening? All right, D will show up in a minute. But, unless they start surrounding this guy with better talent on the offensive side of the ball, I think if Patrick Graham stays with the Raiders another 2 years, we're going to lose him. And we're not going to lose him because he's going to get fired. We're going to lose him because he's getting hired away as a head coach. I think that's the type of job that Patrick Graham has done with this defense. There's very little money put on this defense. Trayvon Moehrig is your second highest paid player on this defense. That just because he was a second round draft pick, bro. This is the type of investment that they put on this defense. This defense, it's a piece together defense. You mean? And Patrick Graham has done a lot with this defense, and if he continues, he's going to be hired away. He's going to get a head coaching chance. And there's no ifs, there's no ands, there's no buts about that. That's going to happen. You mean? Bo Hardegree, I like him. I would like to keep him around as offensive play caller. A little too conservative for me. A little too conservative. I just think the team, some of it is Antonio Pierce. You mean? You can clearly see, we all critiqued, why did he not go for it on fourth down, right? It was 4th and inches. Why didn't he go for it? The last game before that, he went, he could have had field goals and didn't kick field goals, and he could have won the game off of field goals. You mean? So he's got to find that balance. You mean? He's got to find that balance as a head coach, and it's not going to come overnight. There's going to be growing pains. It's going to be hard. You mean? We're going to have to he's going to have to figure it out for himself. You know what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of different things, a lot of different changes, a lot more hardship. You hire a first-time head coach, dude, you're going to go through this shit anyways. It's going to happen. My biggest thing is that AP has actually got these guys ready to go, fired up. And this is something that's been, let's face it, lackluster for years with this team. Because the team, well, you've seen it. We go to the East Coast and get the fucking brakes beat off of us. We all watched the Bills game. We knew the Bills wasn't that much better than the Raiders, but you've seen how the team was unmotivated, didn't even show up. I mean, Carlson's missing kicks. Everything's all bad. You know what I mean? And just we're not getting this out of this team anymore. We're getting positive energy. We're getting players wanting to show up and blow up. You mean? And this is a lot better than what we thought we would get from this. Because there's a lot of times when there's an interim coach, the team just completely implodes. We've seen this. But yet the team hasn't. The team hasn't. The team is fighting. The team wants to fight. The team wants their guy to get hired. You mean? I think Mark Davis should continue to work towards that. again, but it's a catch-22. We all want that to happen. Well, most of us want that to happen. I mean, because to me, to be honest, there's only two offensive minds out there that I'd be consider hiring. One is Ben Johnson, which we're probably very low on his list. Unless we can finagle the first overall pick. I mean, everything meets up too well for him to end up going to Chicago with Caleb. And like a lot of Chicago's issues are, you know, they need offensive line, which you can get in free agency. I'm pretty sure they have the most money to spend in free agency. And then you bring in, you know, Caleb Williams, and then you bring in like, I don't know, fucking Marvin Harrison Jr. They got a cool running back. I mean, nothing special, but it's still okay. You mean they got Komet over there? I mean, they got some pieces over there. I think Ben Johnson would rather give himself some time, give himself some space, and fucking go over there. Now, also, too, gotta remember this, too. There's another place that a lot of us ain't thinking about, and Ben Johnson going to the Chargers. That's ooh, you know what I mean? That's gonna be a crazy one because let's face it, dude. That coach has been having this team fucked up. You know what I mean? That he's literally running his team into the fucking ground. You get a fucking competent coach over there, it's just going to make shit harder for the Raiders. So the Raiders need to strike now. They need to go. They need to get the quarterback. They need to get what they need to keep moving forward, and they need to get an offensive coordinator who AP can believe in, trust, and let him fucking just run the offense. Let AP be the CEO of the team. Let Patrick Graham run the defense, and him just manage, you know, oversee everything else. I think this can work. I think the team can fucking benefit from this, and I think the team wants this. I mean, you know, I think having a coach that's a CEO of the team is something this team kind of needs because they need somebody who's going to sit, you know, with the offensive linemen, someone who's going to sit with the defensive linemen, someone who's going to sit with the safeties and the tight ends and everybody else, you know, the special teamers. I mean, no, none of the practice squad cats was showing up to the fucking games. You know, they wasn't even invited until AP started inviting these cats because they with us all week. You mean they sitting out there, they're practicing. You mean they're doing their thing. And they're helping the team be successful in any capacity that it is, and they're not even invited to the game. AP's got them at the game, dude. I'm just saying, dude. There's so much continuity with this team. There's so much that the team is running and moving forward with. You gotta let this play out. You gotta let it play out, dude. And not only that, dude. Watch the Put on Waivers podcast. Ryan said something joggled my mind. Who offensively is there to fucking bring into as your head coach? Who offensively? I would like to know. I mean, other than Frank Smith and Ben Johnson, come on, who is it? I started thinking about it. Well, there's a lot more defensive guys than there is offensive. I mean, but seriously, it's Frank Smith and Ben Johnson, Eric Bieniemy, right? Those are your three main. Those are your three. Yeah, I got you, Phil. And I came out my mouth first. Shane Waldron. Okay, I'll give you Shane Waldron. I mean, like I said. It's slim pickings, and there's going to be, what, 8 spots open? Right? At least 8 spots open, right? So what is the chances of the Raiders fucking picking up one of these guys? I think Eric Bieniemy should be a head coach right now in the NFL. He should be a head coach, but he's not for some strange reason. I don't know what it is. he must be the worst fucking interview on the fucking planet. Because I mean, I've seen some dumb motherfuckers get some fucking good ass jobs, and I'm like, this dude is stupid. This is a bag of rocks. You know what I mean? You know, so something's going on with Eric Bieniemy. Tell the truth. Yeah. Really? Should have said that in person, fool. Hey, I'm telling you this, dude. Washington Commanders, bro. That whole staff is being fired, bro. And unless he gets a head coaching job, you can give him assistant head coach, and you can bring him in as your OC. And he's probably going to be gone in 2 years. You know, the things he's done in Washington couldn't do in the last couple of years. I mean, he's got this kid ripping the ball down around the field. I guarantee you, he develops another quarterback. This man's going to get a job. You know what I mean? And it's a good way for him to say, fuck you, Kansas City. You know what I mean? Fuck you, NFL. You know what I mean? Black team. You know what I mean? Fucking, let's do this. You know what I mean? Like, this is so fucking great. And I think this would be a fucking really, really positive fucking thing for Eric Bieniemy is to come to this team and start winning, develop a quarterback, and get this team moving in the right direction. I think this is his path to get to that head coaching job. What's up, Nubian? How you doing, man? Hey, I'm glad you're here. You know, just another day, another dollar. You know how it is. Fucking, woo. But yeah, but yeah, you know, it's the bye week. You know, we're gonna sit here. And you know, I like the fact that Antonio Pierce was at the Pac-12 championship. You know what I mean? I like the fact that, you know, he's got balls enough to fucking sit there and I'm scouting quarterbacks. I mean, you knew what he was doing. We all knew what he was doing. He's out there scouting. He wants to see who's the next guy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, he wants to see the next guy. He wants to see what's up. You know what I mean? You know, both quarterbacks are, you know, within the Raiders' striking range. And that jacket, bro, that jacket is cold. I'm like, AP, you doing the damn thing. You mean shit. So you mean I was like, okay, you mean I want that jacket too. Shit. Christmas list. Just saying. You know? Shit. right? Right, Robinson? Shit. Hey, fucking right. You know he got like 3 or 4 of them bitches in the AP, same one, dog. Hey, XL, I'm cool. You mean same one, dog? You mean shit. I know you got 3 or 4 of them bitches. I know you went by the little fucking the little room where they was hanging up and got you a couple more. Send one my way, dog. Shit. That shit was cold. But yeah, man. I'm happy the coach is there. And that shows a lot from him. You mean that he fully expects to be there. Right? What's up, Rafa? How's it going, man? But yeah, man, you know, yeah, you know, it was a bittersweet day yesterday, you know, or Pac-12 championship, you know, it's the end of the Pac-12. It is what it is, you know, it's gone now. I mean, I don't give a fuck what it's called anymore, but okay, let me tell you this. That is some bullshit. Hey, look, Hondo the lost his Derek Carr. I'll charge you to come sit down and tell you about how great Derek Carr is. You mean? I mean, because he used to charge clubs like $600-700 to come sit down and tell you all the inside knowledge about how he knew how Derek Carr is, and Derek Carr, you know, he's Phil Simms, and you know, he's truly a fucking Hall of Fame quarterback, and John Gruden's a Hall of Fame coach, and they're trying to get it together and all this shit. You mean, dude, he's lost all that. Dude, this man is sitting here fucking pulling that shit, dude, trying to get somebody to believe something that he says, bro. I will not sit down and listen to any article. I'm sorry. The last article I paid attention to that came from Hondo Carpenter was with when he told the truth about Derek Carr. Because remember, the week Josh McDaniels got fired, he said there was a 95% chance that he was going to be back the next year. Did he or did he not say that, right? Remember, everybody was on Twitter talking about that shit. It was all over Instagram. Fatneck was here to stay. He ain't going nowhere. Get your shit ready, right? You mean? Hey, honestly, I think hiring Gruden is a step backwards. Let's not forget all the draft picks that this man squandered. Let's not forget the bad investments in free agents he brought in. I mean, fuck, what was the cat he brought in from the Chargers? Like, he played 1 year and then the rest of the time he was fucking hurt. He had a Liz Frank injury for like 2 years. He didn't do shit. Then he brought in fucking the original fucking fat ass. What's so big dude with the fruit roll-ups? You know what I mean? Homeboy fucking, dude, it was just all bad with everybody he brought in. Mark said he was keeping him. Keeping who? John Gruden? No, I'm sorry. The game is past John Gruden. If Mark Davis hires John Gruden as a head coach, he's putting his team at a disadvantage. Okay? I mean, John Gruden doesn't like young quarterbacks. John Gruden doesn't like this. John Gruden doesn't like that. Okay? So this team is in dire need of a rookie quarterback, right? Financially, right? Financially, so that the team can start building. And when you're not paying your quarterback $20 million a year, you can actually spend money on your defense. You can actually spend money on your offensive line. You can start building things. I mean, we've seen teams do this. We've seen the San Francisco 49ers do this. We've seen the Eagles do this. We've seen the Kansas City Chiefs do this. We've seen the Patriots do it for a long time because Tom Brady always did what? He always took less to make sure he had the best team he could around him, right? These are fundamental things that a team needs to have at all times, right? John Gruden doesn't like that. John Gruden wants a veteran. John Gruden wants to be long-winded with his play calls. John Gruden wants to sit there and run spider white banana at the goal line. Why? Because it looks better when the announcer says, "Oh, they ran spider white 2 banana. We knew it. We knew he was gonna do it." I mean, this John Gruden's more about it's more about him than the actual team, and just bringing John Gruden back, dude. No, I'm good, dude. I'm good. No, Mark Davis didn't say shit. That's the funny thing. Hondo is not as connected as people think, though. He really ain't. He's really not. Honestly, he's not. He never has been. I mean, how many times has Hondo Carpenter said something was going to happen and then it actually happened? Dude, he's an after the fact reporter. He never predicts anything. You never know that something's about to happen. You never know anything like that, dude. Dude, Hondo Carpenter, I get the fact that he's on a lot of people's favorite YouTube channels. I mean, he's got to now. I mean, because nobody reads his articles. Nobody fucking, he's not making money, charging people to tell him how great fucking Derek Carr is anymore. He needs to hit YouTube. He's beating these YouTube streets for every nickel he can because nobody, bro, he's been wrong consistently wrong. You mean? And bro, like, dude, that's cool. Get your hustling. I never hate a man for hustling, but with us as a fan base, dude, going back to John Gruden is being committed to fucking mediocrity. Straight up. A lot of people in Raider Nation love being mediocre. I mean, they really don't want to win. They really don't want to do shit. You mean they just always want to be like, well, maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll get them. We were so close, or we just need to keep doing this, and they're happy with that shit. You know what I mean? I ain't happy with that shit. I want to get all, dude. I want to win it all. I want to win a Super Bowl. I want to make sure. I want to see this, dude. I want to sit there with my kids, my loved ones, and be like, fucking, dude. It's finally our time. It's finally our time to sit here and put our hands up and sing, we the champions. You know what I'm saying? Right? Q, I'm with you, Q. Yo, D.
Yo, everybody going everybody going after Hondo, man.
Hey, bro. I'm just telling the goddamn truth, homie. The next time Hondo's right will be the first time.
Man, Hondo, man, he's getting killed, man. He need to stop. He needs to chill right now. Oh god. Oh, no,
hey,
man.
bro. Hey, I just had to put out a little bit of truth syrup out there because, back in the Derek Carr days, he loved charging people to have him fly him out and charge him $800 to tell him how great Derek Carr is and how he's a future Hall of Famer and all this shit. And he ain't got them tickets no more, dude. This dude is scrounging. You mean? Yeah, why you think he's throwing shit up against the wall, hoping it sticks, bro? He's an after the fact reporter, bro.
Yeah, that's just it is what it is. I mean, all the Raiders reporters suck anyway, so I don't really care. They all suck. They're all terrible.
I agree, and the only one with any fucking integrity is who? Vic Tafur?
Probably. I mean, Vic probably is, but everybody else is like. I mean, like I like the guy. I like who's the? I don't want to say. The guy, the Asian dude is the best one for me because he
Ted Nguyen.
Ted Nguyen is because he started as the Raiders film guy,
right?
And he used to just watch film and I report on the film and then they got a job at the Athletic. He's the best one because he's the best one. Everybody else is just like whatever. I mean, like, and like they complain so much, but bye week stuff. No Gruden. We don't want Gruden back. What else was there?
He's not fuck Gruden. Fuck all that. Like, y'all committed to fucking mediocrity, fool.
Yeah, we can't. Like I was talking to Rich this morning. I was just like, yo, we can't be fall in love with mid. Like we got to be great. Like let's try to be great. Like let's stop trying to be mid. We're so fucking mid every fucking time.
Well, that's the problem, dude. We've been bad for so long. That mid seems fucking wonderful, bro.
Yeah, yo, 8 and 8.
But it's not, bro. It's not even wonderful. It's not.
Oh my god, we went 8 and 8. Let's have a parade.
Yeah, we're not losers anymore. Alton, you're fired.
But I will say this though. Like they should have kept him though. They should have kept him and kept Hugh Jackson at OC. Hugh Jackson was like one of the best OCs we ever had. Like, he was one of the best play calls we ever had in my lifetime.
I agree with you because remember, this is the thing. If you get to the 40, start trying to score. That's what I love about Hugh Jackson the most. You get anywhere near the fucking end zone, I'm trying to score on you. I'm not trying to pick up a first down. I'm trying to score right now. And
yeah, see, he was the king. He was the king of the pre-red zone. He did not. He was like, if people asked him about like the red zone, he was like, "Well, you're allowed to score outside the red zone." And he used to always, whenever they got to the 35-yard line or 40-yard line, he would attack the end zone because he didn't want it because like you have less space to even operate as an offense.
Right.
Yeah, so.
And remember, Jason Campbell was thriving in that system.
Dude, I can't talk about him, man. That hurt. I can't because
Fucking with your emotions.
because yo, it hurt my because like my uncle played football and I remember he fell almost the same way, and then I remember him grabbing his shoulder like that, and I was like, and then as soon as having Jason Campbell, I was like, yo, I can't believe they were 7-4. He was balling, and that shit happened to him. I couldn't fucking believe that shit, dude.
Okay, because the year before we went 8-8, right? And I think we swept the division.
And didn't make the playoff. I didn't make the playoffs.
Hold on, the Chiefs had the same record, right? They made the playoffs, but we didn't. But we didn't lose a division game, right?
Yeah,
some shit like that, right? Or maybe I fucked up on that one.
but I know with Campbell, we were a year where we won every game in the division and just didn't make the fucking playoffs,
Right?
Which is fucking hilarious.
Right?
Fucking
Bro,
hilarious.
look at this dumb shit. I'm sorry. Hold on. And God bless the Raider Ramble. I love you. But putting up shit like John Gruden is the only Raiders head coach in the history to beat Mahomes and the Chiefs the year after his emails it's really that simple. Mario, seriously.
I mean,
how we go do this?
but
Seriously,
but we all know they're all doing this shit for clicks, dude. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Bro, hold on. And it's funny because I've got like 7 likes on this, right? And then fucking I said, funny how people don't want to just want mediocrity and forget the wasted draft picks and free agents. And we like, really? Really? People are loving this shit. Bro, John Gruden was trash, bro. He was trash. The first time was he had a
did anybody
time.
Did anybody ever ask the question like, well, what would John Gruden say to the black players on his team after those fucking emails? Like, anybody ever asked that question? Like, for those who want to bring him back, like, anybody ever asked that question? Like,
right?
Oh, come on, man.
Right?
Come on, dude. Come on. That's just stupid.
Nah, man. It's just. I don't know. I think it's a bye-week talk. It's just a slow time for the Raiders. I'm not gonna lie. If somebody like Frank Smith was tied to the Raiders, I'd probably be listening. You know what I mean?
I think I would interview. I would try to interview the two guys who I would try to interview would be Frank Smith, and I would interview the defensive coordinator for the defensive coordinator for the Ravens, and I would interview Flores.
I wouldn't touch Flores. I'm cool.
And then I would never hire a college coach, but I'm always I think I like just to get ideas about like certain things. I wouldn't mind interviewing just to see like what offensive ideas that's new and something you can maybe implement. Yeah, so I would never hire him, but I think it's always good to interview a college coach.
Oh, okay. So Robinson brought up Shane Waldron.
Shane Waldron is like, why wouldn't you have Shane Waldron like on your list? Because he's doing it with fucking Geno Smith. Like this.
No, I get it. I get it.
Uh,
He's made Geno look like a fucking Pro Bowler.
you know, I
I
mean,
get it.
that's crazy to me. Like, I mean,
I
like,
mean, he looked like shit against the Ravens, but you know, you can't blame everything on the coach, right?
I mean, against the Cowboys, he balled out against the Cowboys. He played well against the Cowboys, so I mean, they, but Seattle, the two teams that are a quarterback away
Uh-huh.
are in the NFC are Atlanta and Seattle. So
Right.
they both need a quarterback. So
I honestly, I think Atlanta, they might be tiny dude away from fucking
dude, like
competing. You know what I mean?
honestly,
Just pull the trigger, dog. Just pull the trigger. Take that contract, dog.
honestly, look, I watched the all 22 of the game they had against the game they had against the Saints. And I did not realize how many fucking good players are on the Falcons, dude. And they even have Jeff. They have Akuda playing really good football.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Akuda is playing very well for them, dude. Like that's the kind of move that, like, what the fuck? Why? How can they trade him for a 6th-round pick? Why the fuck would the Raiders do no shit like that?
And they got big bare feet out there.
Come on,
They
man.
got fucking Drake London.
Is that?
Come on, bro. I mean, their defense is pretty good too. You hear me?
Yep. So New Year's Day,
You know, and then they're in a division where who's the gatekeeper for the division?
yeah. But that's the reason why.
Derek Carr.
Yeah, but like dead ass. That's the reason. That's the reason why they have to.
10 turnovers and 10 touchdowns.
Yeah, like that's the reason why they have to. Like, if I'm them, I would just call. I would just make the trade for Kyler just get Kyler Murray. Stop fucking around. Like, stop wasting stop being stupid and wasting years. Like, just get the quarterback, dude. What are they doing? Shit makes no sense. I don't know, man, but like, I don't know. This college football shit is crazy, but like, this you gotta like. I hate people don't want to hear it, but like the SEC gotta like give it up, man. Like it shouldn't. They can't. They shouldn't be in. They shouldn't be in the Final Four. Like I just hate to say it, but they shouldn't be in it.
Who won the SEC title?
Well, Alabama did.
Alabama did?
Yeah. You can't.
So that means they both get to punch
bet
their ticket.
You can't bet against Nick Saban, man.
So that means they both get to punch their ticket, right?
No.
Shit, they might. I don't know, man.
They shouldn't. It should be Texas. It should be Texas. So you got 3 undefeated teams, so the 3 undefeated teams have to go. They have to go. They have to go. There's no other way. You cannot have them not go. So they're fighting for one spot. You can't send Georgia because Georgia beat Alabama. Alabama beat Georgia. You can't send Alabama over Texas because Texas beat Alabama. Texas has to go.
Yeah. All right. So Dwayne said, "What's the topics for the bye week?" All right. So the topics for the bye week is fuck John Gruden, fuck bringing him back, fuck Bad Boy as a record staff, as a record label staff, and let's see. What are realistic options for the Raiders going forward? I mean, because like when I started the show, Dundee, I was talking about, you know, the team needs to they need to win to keep their head coach, but they also need to lose to be in better draft position. It's a catch-22.
I mean, so they
no
play.
matter what, AP ain't trying to lose.
Yeah.
Right?
So bottom line is this: so like they have
They have what three bad teams on the schedule coming up.
Yeah.
So they gotta win. They gotta win. If he really wants the job, he gotta win all three. And
Yeah.
and to me, in my opinion, he gotta win all three, or at least 2 out of the 3 games. And then, but
Right.
it doesn't fuck the Raiders like horribly in the draft. They just have to be in a position where they have to trade for a quarterback instead of trying to like if they want a quarterback, they have to trade for it instead of like maybe getting that quarterback in their lap.
Because like
But at the same time, dude, if you're gonna get a quarterback, don't you always want to trade up for him?
I mean, it really depends. Like Dwayne was saying, where we land. I think we land between the spot we was in, either the spot we was in last year or like in the like low teens. And with that, I mean that's cool because, like, say for instance, you have like the Giants and Washington. They might say, "Hey, we don't need a quarterback." I mean, for instance, like we rocking with Sam Howell. He just needs a line. So they go and draft like Joe Alt or the Oli, from Penn State. And the same thing with the Giants as well too. Like, hey, Joe Sheen already came out and said that, hey, we're gonna add another quarterback. We don't know if it's gonna be a veteran or if it's gonna be a rookie, but when you look at their line as well, it's like they need help. And also they just signed Daniel Jones to, $40 plus million. So
How much is guaranteed, please, sir?
I don't know.
I mean, because we all know that's a determining factor. Because you can say what you want about the contract, the guaranteed money is what actually means everything, right? On these contracts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you mean so whenever you look at a contract, we always got to look at what's the guaranteed money. That tells exactly what the contract is fucking worth. You mean and how
4
long,
years,
right?
4 years, 160, $92 million guaranteed.
Oh, bro, he's there for 3 years, dog.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what it was like. We might add it.
You ain't picking a
Yeah.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 3 years, dog.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
Like I said, like they got to take care of they got to. I mean, like the only thing about it is if they lose a lot of games and they're really close and like and they're all within one score, he could have the argument of saying, hey, to Mark Davis, like I'm saddled with the worst quarterback in the conference, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Worst quarterback room, bro.
yeah, the worst quarterback room in the conference. I mean, I also have a play caller who is a rookie play caller. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's fix that. Patrick Graham is still on the contract. So we still got Patrick Graham. So like, if you want to go for Patrick Graham, but like let me build this offensive unit with a young quarterback. Let me and Chip go get a young quarterback, and then we'll take it from there. We can still build the team, through the draft and through free agency, whatever. So I think they have a lot of money. I think they have money free coming up.
Right. Hold on.
Next year.
Somebody mentioned my jacket. Hold on. The coolest piece about my jacket is I got the 1963 logo on the back. It may not show because of my background and shit, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna show because your background.
Yeah, I got that 1963 fucking logo on it. You see it now, yeah. Fuck that, AP, in your badass jacket.
Oh my god.
I'm just serious. Oh. But nah, man. I agree with you, Dwayne. Though.
Yeah, I mean, like I mean, it's a catch-22. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's tough. I mean, I can't ask a guy who wants to keep his job to lose games, but like, the best scenario is what? Like, if they win 7 games. So 7 and 10 would probably put them where in the draft? Like 13, 14?
Shit, the way it's been going this season, like 7 and 10 last year would have got us position where it was. I mean, we won 6 games last year.
Yeah, 6 games last year.
So 7 games will get you like around that 9-10 slot.
Yeah, so I mean, but some of these teams keep winning. Like the Bears keep winning. The who else could keep winning? Fucking the Broncos.
Giants,
The Broncos. The Broncos are on fire. So you know what I mean.
Broncos on fire.
And I can't say that's an easy win. I know we had a bunch of, but I know we had a bunch of wins against them. But
oh yeah.
Wow.
And then
all right, so what you're saying, Dwayne, is we do for an L to the Broncos. Honestly,
I'd have to favor the Broncos against the Raiders right now. Like I mean, they won 5 in a row. Like
the way they clicking, yeah. Like,
yeah, I mean, last time we won fucking 5 in a row. Like Jesus.
it's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Like it's been a minute. He's ball. I mean, he's like after that 70-point loss, in that 70-point loss, they did a good job, man. They did a really good job. So I don't know. I mean, like to me, like they need to a lot of areas they
losing their shit.
A lot of areas they gotta improve. So we'll see. I mean, and then Minnesota has a bye week this week too, so it's not like they have like that's kind of weird that they both have that bye week, but
and they get Justin Jefferson back.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that. They got the Hard Knocks
ESPN is trying to slide fucking Alabama in at number 2. You know that, right? I'm serious.
They're gonna try to get Bama in.
Oh, this is
Florida State losing right now?
This is some bullshit.
Florida State won.
Oh, they won? Okay. Well, damn. That sucks.
That doesn't suck. I mean, that's 3 undefeated teams. Like you cannot
I was just saying, as far as like teams are trying to get in, on the outside
like
looking in.
Like it's 3 undefeated teams. Like you can't. It's only slot that's left. It's 1 spot left. You cannot justify putting in like 2 SEC teams when it's 3. They're all Power 5 schools too. Like you can't can't do it.
So you can't do it. Washington. It's got to be Washington, Michigan, and who else?
Florida State. They're all undefeated.
They're
all undefeated. Yeah.
So that's ACC, Pac-12, and Big Ten, right?
Big Ten, and then you have, and then the Big 12, and then Alabama. If you put Georgia in, people from Alabama are gonna say, "Well, we just fucking beat Georgia." If you put Alabama in, Texas is gonna be like, "Well, we beat Alabama." So how you put Alabama in?
Well, okay. So let's look at Ohio State and Michigan. So Ohio State was 2, Michigan was 3, right, or vice versa. And then after that loss with Ohio State bumped to 5. So that's 3 spots.
Mm-hmm.
There's no scenario where Ohio State can get in.
I know that. I'm just saying, like, the 2 played the 3, and then the 2 lost, and then they bumped down the next week 3 spots. The 1 just lost to the 8.
Okay. The simple fact of it is ESPN is going to do their best and pull every trick, right, to get an SEC team in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pac-12, dummies. You had this opportunity to have ESPN fighting for you all the time, but you squandered it.
Yeah,
you didn't want it. Now you're no more.
All the time it is.
Okay, you didn't want it. Big Ten is taking all your best franchises. Oh, I'm sorry, college teams, right? You're no more. You're the Big 2. I mean, the Pac-2. Good luck hanging out with Fresno and San Diego State. That's where you belong. That's your mindset right there. Small-minded. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And I'm pretty sure somebody's going to get bumped out. the fucking college football playoffs for SEC team. Why? Because ESPN wants that,
Yeah,
and Pac-12 did not. You can't make this shit up.
I mean, I'm just saying it because it's like we like. I'm just looking at the fact like Georgia lost to the number 18, and I'm just looking at the fact of like last week of how Ohio State lost to Michigan, and they went from 2 to 5. So I don't know what the hell is about to happen as far as what's going to be going on in these meetings and what's and how this is going to play out.
Bro, the meetings are only about one thing. How do you sneak Alabama into the fucking into college football playoffs?
Yeah, that's
How
what
do
I'm
you
trying to figure out,
justify?
like,
How do
how
you
it's gonna go.
justify getting rid of Texas? That's what it is. And they're gonna tell Texas, look, you're coming to the SEC. Just take this L for the SEC. You know what I mean? And that's how it's gonna happen, bro.
Take this L for the SEC. When
Yeah.
wait, I mean, you're sitting there talking about that shit where Texas could win the whole fucking thing.
Right.
Like they really could win the whole fucking thing. Like I mean, any one of those teams it could win the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, there's no justification. They don't. This wasn't a great year. They didn't play. None of those teams played fucking anybody this year. Georgia is a
But
good team.
They also don't play. They also don't play enough conference games to take the SEC fucking serious. Let's be honest.
It's just. I don't know.
Top
I mean,
heavy division, bro. It's a top heavy division.
me personally,
Auburn isn't shit. It's Georgia and Alabama.
The problem is the problem that really bothers me is that like the thing that bothers me is that I could kill the Alabama coach because the Auburn coach because the Auburn coach could have solved the whole thing.
Yeah,
because if they beat Bama, then this is not even a conversation.
it's not a conversation. Like we like Texas, like yeah,
exactly. It's just done. But like I mean, I don't think so. They're gonna go from 8 to the playoff. I'm good. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Watch.
Okay.
Watch.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised. I just wouldn't be surprised just off of how Ohio State just bumped out of 2 to 5.
But like and watch that. But here's the thing: they're gonna make sure I can get. And this is the crooked thing they're gonna do. They're gonna make sure that if Bama goes in, that Bama's playing Florida State.
Why Florida State?
Because Florida State's quarterback is hurt. That's why they're gonna make sure they play Florida State.
Florida State's a pawn. Like Florida. Everybody knows Florida State is not gonna make it. So it's like
not gonna make what?
It's a wounded animal.
Like the final, like the championship game.
Yeah, no, but like that defense is really nasty though.
I understand that, but
the defense is really nasty. I mean,
you could have a nasty defense all you want, bro. If you
I'm about to say that.
But if they can muster up 20 points, like they could be in a game with anybody. If they could get like 20 points, but I mean, it's hard to replace your starting quarterback.
Yeah,
right.
So it's hard, but like that's what I think is gonna happen. I think they're not only gonna you're gonna see an unprecedented jump. They're gonna go from so you're talking about Alabama going from they're gonna go all the way to like so they gotta go to 3, right?
Yeah, 8 to 3 or 4.
They gotta go to 8 to 3.
They're not gonna put them at 2. Like hell no.
No, they can't put them at 2. So they'll put Florida State. They'll put Florida State at 2. They're playing Florida State. They're playing Florida State.
Yeah.
They're playing Florida State. They're not gonna play them against Washington.
And Texas is gonna get. But and me personally, dude, I love all my hipster from Texas, all my people from Texas, but I just don't like being in Texas. I love all my people from Texas.
I'm the same.
Cool. But Texas, I
never feel. Yo, did you see that? Did you guys hear that Diana Rossini report? From NFL report that she said that the NFL executive close to Roger Goodell said that they're going they're very uncomfortable and don't like the Bush push.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to get rid of that play. And
The
it's like,
quarterback
yeah,
sneak.
no, not the quarterback sneak, but the way
The tush push.
the way the Eagle, the brotherly shove, they want to get rid of that shit.
Oh.
And I'm like, yo, the funny thing about it to me is like, yo, like you realize that like it's like if it's 3rd and 8 and you give up 7 yards, like you can stop them from giving up 7 yards on 3rd down. So 4th and 1, that play doesn't exist. Like, so you're telling that team they can't run that shit on the goal line either? That's fucking crazy, dude.
That's crazy as hell. I mean, you made me get to the 1 yard line. I'm punching this shit in.
Yeah,
Right.
but I don't know. I don't know. That shit is crazy, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. That shit is
So,
nuts.
did y'all talk about these quarterbacks having second thoughts about ending the draft?
Like who? Like Cam?
Who's actually having
Cam,
second
and then
thoughts?
they saying
Only
Quinn-
person I
they
know is
saying-
Penix.
Nah, they're saying Quinn now. Quinn, he was just thinking about coming back.
Well, what if they win the whole thing?
Well, I'm just saying they were just it was from some reports that came out today. There was like Quinn is going to seriously think about either coming back or so like that. Like we know Cam is going somewhere else. Like he's not entering. But it was like Quinn, and don't be surprised if some other quarterbacks do the same thing.
I mean,
Cam Ward is not coming out in the draft.
no, he's most likely not.
No,
Because he, I guess people said that he looks like a 3rd or 4th round pick. So he's saying that
he looks like a mid first round quarterback.
Nah, they said he's gonna get at least like 10. I think he's already 10 teams that are waiting for it. You know,
the transfer portal on Monday.
Yeah, they're gonna offer him millions of dollars. Like, you know.
Wow.
Shit.
The NIL deal, right?
NIL.
I mean, him and Hewers, it makes sense because they could be high draft picks. You got 4 really good quarterbacks. Sure. You could go. I mean, he has to worry about his back. He broke something in his back. He gotta go healthy.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, Shedeur, I don't think Shedeur should come out this year. He's probably not.
No, he's not.
You mean? But we'll see. But he's not coming out.
Colorado gotta get some trenches, man. They gotta get some trenches. But as far as him, maybe yours, and then Cam Ward, like it's definitely coming back next year. I mean, it just makes sense though.
I don't see why Cam Ward would come back though.
He wants to because if he comes back, he'll be a number 1 pick. He wants
definitely. Shedor's going to be the number 1 pick.
I don't know, dude. We'll see. Like if he balls out at Ohio State next year, Cam Ward, then
I about to say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially, and then on top of that, you get in the money, and then also, on top of the money, like you got endorsement deals coming out with that as well too. So it's just like I'm coming for, and then Rich, I'll send you the link. The Washington State coach, they asked the Washington State coach in the presser about Cam Ward. He was like, "Hey, this is the nature of football now, college football. All I can do is support Cam, with his decision and the process of it, but it's the nature of college football. Like, you know what I'm saying? Money talk.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And,
the alumni better come out with some money.
And I'm just saying, like, like these kids, like Dwayne was saying, like, hey, I know I'm projected to be a first round quarterback, but like if I'm having, you know what I'm saying, if my team is iffy about it, like if I might come out in the first round, why not, you know what I'm saying, get that extra money, get that extra experience, get more tape, put out for NFL scouts and NFL GMs say like that for the next year, just so I can be solidified in the top 15 or top 10.
Yeah, I mean, but what's that kid? fucking Dwayne, you're gonna know him. Did he play for Washington? Locker?
To what, Jake Locker?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake Locker was supposed to be top 5 pick, right?
Yeah.
Stayed 1 more year, wasn't. He fizzled out in the NFL, right?
Shit. That's
It
hey,
happens too, right?
yeah,
That's the
that's the
reverse
risk.
end of it, right?
That's the risk. That's the risk though. But now with this with NIL and everything like that, it's like you getting the money and then, so it's just like, you know, hey. But the winners the winners of this is like Bo Nix, like he has to come out. But it's just like you got Eras and like Cam Ward staying back another year possibly is like,
All right, so let me ask you a question, Mr. Witt. Okay, we all know we're not getting Caleb Williams.
yeah.
Right? Which college prospect would you like as the Raiders' next quarterback?
I gotta say, you like Penix. I think Drake May is not gonna escape the top 8, top 10. I think he may go to the Patriots. We'll see.
Mhm.
But I like as far as like with no Caleb, I would say you gotta like target Drake May or Penix. But with Penix though is like you got to get it like for either any quarterback that we draft this next year, we got to build our line.
Mhm.
Get some help on defense, get
Mhm.
some players on defense, but you got to solidify that line. Like we can't go into next season with just Colton Miller and then you have Andre James and Van Roden and Leonard
Bunch of
Floyd.
bullshit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You can't
Yeah,
have a bunch
yeah.
of
So true.
you
Hey,
can't
you allowed to cuss on my
ba-
show?
yeah. Basically, you can't. Yeah. Basically, you can't have a whole bunch of overachievers on your line. You
Yeah,
gotta have some solid motherfuckers on your team. Like
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, dude. Dude, the more I watch Jaden Daniels,
oh, I forgot about him too. But that's
bro,
gonna be funny
that's
though.
hey, bro, that's the only cat I want now. You mean? We ain't getting Caleb, bro.
Yeah, we're not getting Caleb.
You mean? But Jaden Daniels, I think we can get bigger than Derek Carr, a lot more mobile, a lot more accurate, bigger arm. You know what I'm
And
saying?
and these conversations will become clearer once we figure out what Chicago is gonna do at the start of all season. Because once again, Chicago rules the off season for the second straight year in a row.
Yes.
Still got the Justin Fields decision, and you still have two top 10 picks this year. So once you figure out what's happening with Justin Fields, the conversations are going to be much clearer.
Okay, but so we'll know what the fuck they're up to, right?
Yeah,
If you see them as soon as because free agency becomes for the draft, right? If they get nothing but offensive linemen, they're drafting. They're headhunting Caleb and Marvin Harrison Jr. This is who they want. You know what I mean? This is the
I,
tandem they want, right?
I don't. Rich, I really don't know. Like, what's the? Hold on, I'm gonna look at the top 5 right now. Um, let me see NFL draft.
That's right. Hey, Q, I'm with you, Q. I'm with you, Q.
All right, so you got. Hold on. So you got um. So you got the Bears, Cardinals, Patriots, and Bears right now.
Okay.
Um,
So you got Caleb Williams, Drake May, right? Drake May to the Cardinals, right?
I,
and then it's the Patriots, right? The Patriots is the next slot, right? The Patriots will trade all. Hey, bro, you want this pick? Come get it. You mean that's a tradable spot. You know what I'm saying? Tradable
I
spot.
really
That's
don't
where you
know.
get
I really
Jaden
don't
Daniels.
think so.
That's where you get Jaden Daniels.
I really don't think so. As far as the Patriots,
That's not the Patriot way, bro. To draft a quarterback that high.
well, shit. I mean, Patriot way, like we all know that's Brady. I'm sorry. And then as far as
Hey,
that,
bro. Hey, bro. I'm just hoping they
and,
don't for one more year.
and then as far, yeah, no, no,
I'm
no.
hoping
I
they
think
don't
Robert Kraft.
for
I
one
think
more.
Robert Kraft wants to. I'm
I
not
need to keep
putting.
it. Let's
I'm
go.
not putting this on him or his future, but like what I'm saying, the end of the tunnel. What I'm saying, like he wants to. He wants to lead the Patriots in good hands. Basically, that's how I'm gonna leave it like that. It's like,
How much better hands do you leave the Patriots in?
well, I'm just saying,
What
like,
with
I'm
three
just
first
saying,
round picks
we
for
we
one?
see with the Patriots, we see, I guess the growing frustration. You see the rumors with the Patriots, and as far as with Bill Belichick,
Uh-huh.
and what I'm saying, like, if you take a look at what he's done since Brady has left, I mean, it hasn't been really pleasing.
It's been
So
piss poor.
yeah. So it's like it's going to be hard, but a change is coming coming soon. And
Right.
with that, with the reset, and you bring in new regime, what I'm saying, they want to bring in their guys. So you have Matt Jones, like he's inconsistent. Matt Jones inconsistent, and then you go to Bailey Zapp, he's inconsistent. So it's like, hey, you might need to get another quarterback. So that's
Or
why
you
I'm
can
looking
Patriot
at.
it up.
I'm
Right?
looking. That's why
Get more picks.
as far as trading up candidates, I'm looking at like the Giants or like the Commanders, because like the Commanders, like you see, they trying to get a haul for these picks because they're trying to build for the future. I mean, they already traded a two
Yeah,
stud.
but they're gonna. I'm sorry, dude. They're bringing in a whole new coaching staff.
Well, yeah, I
Okay,
know that.
Ron Rivera's not coming back.
Hmm.
Eric Bieniemy is not coming back. The next head coach is not going to be Sam Howell is the guy. If they are, dude, they need to be fired before they even start. I'm sorry, dude. You're on Derek Carr fucking terms again. You got another Derek Carr. You doing East Coast Derek Carr at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, bro, you ain't gonna tell me Magic's gonna sit here and say, I'm supposed to put all my faith in this shit. I'm sorry, Magic is successful. He makes
Uh-huh.
money. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm sorry, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Magic's
Magic
aggressive.
ain't going out like that, bro.
I
With
mean,
some
Magic's
Sam
aggressive.
Howell bullshit.
You
You
know,
know
I
what I
don't know the
mean?
way. I mean, I don't know if you can agree on this, but I mean, Sam has been putting up the numbers. I mean, as far as being able to, as far as the points per game and everything like that, but it's been their defense has been their downfall most of the time though. But
Yeah, fuck
I
them
think at
straight
quarterback,
defense outside defensive ends, edge rushers.
I think I talk about quarterbacks. Like for me, like I'm willing to I can roll with McCarthy and be all right if they can if
Really?
yeah, because I don't really because like I'm trying to be realistic and like Daniel's gonna be the second quarterback taken or the first quarterback taken. We're
You
not
think
getting
so?
yeah, dude. Wait till the
Jane Daniels?
wait till the combine, dude. Like wait till the combine. Like I'm telling you right
Okay,
now.
because Caleb's gonna be the first quarterback.
yeah,
Yes, but yeah, but somebody, but people are gonna make it. People are gonna go. People are gonna be like Daniels. People are gonna go Daniels. People are gonna like flirt with Daniels being the first pick, but Caleb will probably go first to the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll go first to the Bears, and then after that, it'll most likely in my mind it'll be Daniels and then May. The Patriots are taking a quarterback. The Patriots are so
Okay,
bad.
if it's a white quarterback, the
Well, well,
Patriots are definitely taking
well,
May.
let's be real. Caleb is not playing in New England. Like we know that. Like
No,
Caleb's gonna pull Eli. He's not gonna play in that place. He's
no.
not playing for that. He's not playing for no coach in fucking New England. Like this is not
Right.
happening. So I ain't worried about that.
but like, but Drake May might have to. I think the Daniels might do it, but Caleb's is not playing for fucking Belichick. Okay, I know that for a fact.
Hell no.
Hell no, he ain't doing that stupid shit. So but like I mean, like so I mean, and then just the fact that like he's definitely coming out because Lincoln Riley just went on a plane to go talk to the Kansas State quarterback today.
Oh, Howard.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Wow.
He went. He just got on the plane to go talk to him, and because Howard's going into the portal. So you know how that is.
Who?
Kansas State quarterback.
Yeah, Will Howard.
But he still has is it Nelson?
The Malachi Nelson, yeah. I don't. Maybe they could sit. Maybe they sit Malachi Nelson for one more year and then play him, or maybe Malachi Nelson transfers. I don't know. But like everybody, like if he has a quarterback, you're gonna automatically be in the Heisman race because I mean he already had 3 Heisman winners. I mean, or 2 Heisman winners, and then have Jalen Hurts was the finalist.
3.
You know what I'm saying? He has 3. He has 3. Oh, he has 3.
He had 3 Heisman winners.
Yeah, because Baker, Kyler, and Caleb. Yeah,
Kyler and Caleb. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got Jalen almost there. And Jalen was not even the passer. The other 3 were. Let's be honest about Jalen Hurts. I mean, is he a good football player? Yes, he is. He's not the passer they were.
But I think, I kind of like McCarthy because he's mobile. He can make a lot of the throws, and then if you draft him without having to give up picks, then you can build the offensive and defensive lines. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Like the best. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna trade the farm for the only quarterbacks I would trade the farm for would be Daniels or Caleb Williams. I mean, those are the only 2 guys I would do. I wouldn't trade the farm for. I like May a lot, but I don't know if I would trade the farm for May.
I'm with it.
You know what I mean? I would draft May if he was there, but I'm not. I don't think I'd trade the farm for May.
Right.
But like McCarthy, I'll grab McCarthy in a second. I like McCarthy a lot. I like McCarthy a lot.
Man, I don't know. I know we wanted to get a quarterback in the first round, but
you have to do it. You can't wait. Don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta do it. Don't let it change your mind. We have to draft the quarterback in the first round.
No. I was saying like.
Oh, hold on, wait. Name me the last 2 Raiders quarterback drafted in the first round.
Was it Ty Marinkovic, and then Russell?
Okay, you call this motherfucker Marinkovic. That's how long it's been.
I'm
that long, dog.
I'm too
talking about a cat from the 80s, right?
I'm too seasoned.
Oh, quarterback, right?
I'm a little 2 sheets in the wind right now, man.
Hey, I'm with you, dog. All right, check this out, dude. I've been on for about an hour and 14 minutes. I know my boy Witt is tired. He's on that East Coast time. Dwayne remembers the East Coast time. That East Coast time. And sometimes I remember those East Coast times. But you know what? I'm just gonna end this a little short today. I love you guys. Hey, Witt, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on, spending your time with me.
Already.
Q, Nubian, let's see. D Menace, Unfiltered Truth, Dundee, Nubian. Let's see what else we got in here. Yeah. The usual suspects. You already know, dude. You're much loved here. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Every time you guys show up, dude. Hey, hit them with some knowledge before we get out of here.
Look, man. If you smell bullshit and shit, don't pay attention to what's that bullshit that's coming out on the timeline. Don't feed into it. You know it's right. Go with your intuition. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, let's finish strong. We gotta start thinking about the future. Start going back to the old ways, and you know what I'm saying? The past is the past. We gotta, you know, worry about the future, man. It's time to catch up to the rest of the league as far as, you know.
Oh, hold on. This motherfucker showed up. He showed up at the last second. Hold on. Dundee.
Yo, I sure
How you gonna show up at the last second, dog?
I've been listening to y'all the entire time. I'm like, watch me pop in at like the very last second just to say hi.
I was like, I'm sitting out, dude. Hey, bro, honestly, I had
Go ahead and shut it down, man. I was playing around.
Shut it down. Hold on. Everybody, welcome to the stage, Mr. Dundee.
Yo,
The one when he talks to his kid, the whole space goes, I'm doing my homework.
you better.
God damn it. Shit. Nah, man. Yeah, we was about to shut this down. About to go clock in and
do you think, man? Because my little man got a game tomorrow morning, anyways, and stuff. So
right.
you guys normally like my listen right before I head to sleep and stuff. So
right. Hey, Dudley, thank you for showing up, dude. I appreciate you, sir.
anytime. Y'all take care.
I'm gonna hit you up. I'll meet you right there on Tustin, and it's not. Oh my God, Tustin and something with the Edinger.
Oh,
got a little spot right there. Yeah. I got you know, the little bakery right there.
Where they be selling them fresh hot Baleos.
Yeah, you already know, dog.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we'll set it up and I'll meet you there, dog.
All right, buddy. Take it easy.
Hey,
what's up, Wade?
Hey,
What's up, bro?
gonna be on me. All right, hey, but thank you everybody for showing up. I appreciate you guys. Dirty, what's happening, brother? Shit. All right, check y'all later. Peace.